Hey, thanks for making it to Veterans Info Tap. I'm glad you made it. Did you know that you could utilize VA benefits to leverage and get into more income, boosting your income well over the 100,000 mark? Now, I wanted to jump into this because I think that this is something that people need to know. And look, even if you're not interested in this specific subject, at least it's going to get the juices flowing and get you to think about different ways that you can leverage VA benefits. Now, with that, hit the thumbs up for me, subscribe, share with a friend, all that good stuff. I really appreciate it. Before we jump into it, I want to throw on a special thank you to Roderick Williams 3988. Roderick Williams 3988. Thank you so much for that super comment, super chat. I really do appreciate it. All right, so what I'm talking about here is leveraging not only your post 9/11 GI Bill, which a lot of us have, but a lot of us don't. There's another benefit that you can leverage. It's the Veterans Readiness and Employment Program. Veterans Readiness and Employment, VR&E, has 5 different tracks that you could go down. Anything from self-employment to assisted living to getting the education, the training that you need to leapfrog into that higher paying career. Now, what I wanted to talk about specifically is ADI. ADI is the Automotive Dealership Institute. They're a fantastic institute that trains you up in 4 weeks. What does that mean? Well, that means that you're going to be earning money quicker. They have a 90% job placement rate. They can get you placed throughout the nation into great organizations where you can leverage your new skills. Now, what kind of training? You would become a finance manager and you can make upwards of $100,000 or more. In fact, the average income reported by the NADA is $200,472, the last reported that I could find. Here's the thing. It depends on where you live, right? If you lived in a high-cost area working at a high-cost dealer, you're going to make more than you do if you work at a low-cost in low volume in a small place that there's not very much action, right? I mean, that's just how it works. So the bottom line, though, is that you can leverage this not only to make more money, but in that short amount of time. Too many times have I seen veterans go, well, I'm going to go use my GI Bill and go get a degree in I don't even know what seems kind of easy to just kind of go through, and so I could get my housing allowance. Then they're done with their degree and that housing allowance evaporates and they're left with, well, I don't know. Now I'm just trying to find a job, and really my bachelor's doesn't really do me any good. Now, granted, I get it. Bachelor's degrees do help depending on the type of work you're looking for, but the industries are changing and they're looking more for certificates, certifications, training versus standard, 4-year degrees. In a lot of cases, there's still a lot of cases on the other way too. You want to go be a lawyer, a doctor, a teacher, those types of things. Absolutely, you need to go through that path. But take a self-assessment. Think about where you want to be, what kind of money you want to make, how fast you want to make it, what type of a job you want to do. Do you want to be behind a desk and never get up and walk around? Or do you want to only be outside? Do you want to, do you want to build things? Do you want to break things? You got to think about what you enjoy. If you enjoy vehicles, look, the finance managers aren't behind their desk 24 hours a day. They get up, they walk around, they go out, they look at the vehicles, they come back, they talk with other people, they go back to their office. So there's a nice mix there. And the reason why I bring that up is because a lot of us have musculoskeletal issues. And so it's not good to either sit for, 8 hours and never get up. And it's not good to just always be standing. You need to kind of have that mix. Now, I wanted to go through a few things with you here. I did not too long ago a video with a recent graduate. And so if you're interested, go back and find that. Also, think about this. If you wanted to move from the city you're in to another city, or you wanted to move to another state, what's the hardest thing? Typically, the hardest thing is finding a job where you can now transition to that new area. What a great way. Utilize the Automotive Dealership Institute. Get your 4 weeks of hardcore training. It's fire hose. You got to be on the ball. Get that training. then have them help you find a job where you want to move. Bam, you get that job and you move out there. Not too hard to think about that as an option. The other thing that I wanted to go through here is a few things from the school directly. I'm going to put their link, their phone number, all that stuff in the description, in the comments. So feel free to reach out. I highly look, information's free. Reach out, have a conversation, see if it's the right fit for you. They have a VA liaison even. I've talked with the leadership over and over again. They actually sent me some stuff to share with you as well. So I'll do that. Let's jump into it here real quick. So the finance and insurance training program at dealerships trust this program because, well, ADI, the Automotive Dealership Institute, is the nation's only licensed and government-approved F&I school. Yes, that's it. They're the only ones that are licensed and government-approved and the only F&I school to accept the post-9/11 GI Bill. Now, a few kind of highlights here again. 90% job placement as a finance manager within 90 days of graduation. That's huge. Average income, $200,472 as reported by NADA. That's the most recent that I could find. And it's 4 weeks of classroom training there at 160 hours. So you can knock out that in a very quick time frame. They have information on their website specific to testimonials from veterans as well. So take advantage of that. Their phone number, if you don't see it anywhere, is 877-222-7107. Now, I'm going to kind of scroll through here and go to the veterans section here and read to you just a couple things here on this part of the website. Now, again, they have testimonials that they have posted up there, which is fantastic. And again, some of this will sound a little familiar, but veterans who qualify for post-9/11 GI Bill can apply for the full tuition assistance with a generous allowance, obviously, for housing and expenses. In addition, there is the opportunity to utilize VR&E. Classes are Monday through Friday. Classroom runs from 8:30 to 5:30. All materials, including the hardbound book, which they sent me. This thing is solid. What a great reference to be able to go back through. It's got small print, so there's a lot of information in here. Also, you get a killer binder that you're going to utilize probably in the class and make notes and stuff, and that's always a great thing. It's a big fat one, 3-ring binder. You'll graduate with a diploma, which they also sent me. Here's a sample diploma. So you get that as proof of your graduation from the school as you're looking for jobs yourself as well. Obviously, you're going to look yourself. They're going to be helping you. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Of course, communicate with the people that are helping you find the job. Post-9/11 veterans may apply for that full tuition, right? Which is great. Automotive Dealership Institute's VA liaison, again, make the phone call, have a conversation. Information's free. We'll handle all that required paperwork to get your benefits approved for you quickly, which is also very important. ADI enjoys tremendous success placing its former military graduates in F&I positions in all 50 states. Dealerships out there, they like the discipline of veterans, right? The background, and we have shown great success in this industry. So a few more things here. The Automotive Dealership Institute offers admitted veterans and service members access to the federal shopping sheet under the executive order on establishing principles of excellence for educational institutions serving service members, veterans, spouses, and other family members. That was Executive Order 13607. If you have any questions, reach out to them. You can reach out to the ADI, Automotive Dealership Institute VA liaison at 877-222-7107. Leverage your benefits and get the type of career that you want. Here's just a little side tip if you hung on. If you have both access to post-9/11 GI Bill and the ability to apply for VR&E, apply for VR&E. See if you'll get that granted. Utilize VR&E to go through this program. Once you get your feet on the ground at the dealership that you get hired at, then start up your post-9/11 and start bringing in that housing allowance, would be my suggestion. A couple reasons. One, That's going to last much longer. And two, the ability to receive a stipend, a subsistence allowance from VR&E changes if you have post 9/11 GI Bill available. If you have post 9/11 GI Bill available, they will mirror that amount for you up to about 30. I think it's about 3,300, a little less. So they'll mirror that amount while you're going through VR&E. It's a great additional benefit. And then go ahead and utilize that post 9/11 once you get to where you're going. So just another little kind of piece to think about. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Have a great one. And remember, if we don't take care of each other, something went wrong.